Hey everybody, welcome back. This time, we're gonna try to... Well, we'll see what we can do, okay? Let's put it that way. I think we could run this team. I think we could run Bulldog with a Goose to make the first unit on the enemy team not very strong. And then a Magpie and just save your gold so you get it back next turn. And then let me be like a panicking swimmer. I don't know, let's make it macabre. Let's get melancholy with it. This is my expectation, is that we will do okay. I am a genius. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Okay, but you know what? We got close. we got to keep a gold. What if you just leveled up? What if you leveled up? And then what if you just went like complete insano with... No, I think the silkworm will, or silk moth will do better here. Normally, I probably wouldn't conceive of trying to get a Bulldog to level 3, but considering it's already at level 2.333 repeating, of course. Bro, they, like, took the exact anti-Bulldog build, and we still might come through. We still might make it. We're looking fantastic. Okay, that was complete domination. And if we have the Magpie, we could possibly get an Econ build going at some point here. Back to full life. Half-life, full life consequences. I don't care too much for the Hercules Beetle, but you know what? It is a 2-3. And the cell has some upside. I just like a Doorhead Ant. And actually, I think we could make this... I think we could sell a Goose. Run a Doorhead Ant. I recognize there's 2 lizards there. There's a temptation there as well. The Stoat is forever dead to me. If you didn't see the last episode, maybe you should watch it. You'll figure out why. You'll figure out why the Stoat disappointed me so. Okay, you hit me with the Goose, and you know what? I'm not sweating it, because look at what we got going on here. Still feeling great. Still feeling great. Then the Doorhead Ant comes out, and we still get the potential benefit of the Silk Moth if the Bulldog had died before the Silk Moth triggers had run out. A turtle is like, it's an interesting piece of the puzzle. Let's recognize we're doing nothing with the Magpie. Even with the Gazelle showing up, it's like, it's too little too late. I think we can just take a sea turtle and see how the mood strikes us. Nothing's getting summoned yet, I'll admit, but... And we're holding this just to get another level. And honestly, like, I would just add a cherry to our Bulldog right now. 2 trumpets is not worth a lot, but 2 trumpets would allow us to summon a 2-2 dog, which would actually then get a buff from the Seahorse. Now, they've got their Doorhead Ants. Oh, you know what? I thought it wasn't going to work. I was mistaken. It did work. Holy cow. What the heck have they done to me? What have you done to me? It's the strongest squad I've ever seen in my life. This is the strongest ant I've seen in my life. Holy cow. Alright, let me get a Silk Moth. Now, one thing I told myself... Okay, I totally think that a slug can work here. But one thing I told myself is... We should no longer disrespect little stats like the penguin. So I think we can sell the Hercules Beetle. Get some... Okay, get a small amount of extra attack. This gives a random friend some buffs. Totally fine. This is going to get a big buff from our sea turtle. And you know what? I'm just going to be a little for real with you. I was going to say I'm going to put an egg on you. I guess I will for 1 round. But in the future, I think I want to put a banana on you. Although I guess I'd have to move you back 1 in that case. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I think in general, we need to find a way to put some respect on our turtle. I'm not thrilled with what this lizard is going to do to us here. It's definitely built to annoy us. But you know what? Every single one of these runs that we have, it's also teaching me new stuff. These are teachable moments. Teaching me something I could do for myself. That being said, we also still managed to win the run. We won the round. That takes us to 3. But it felt like we were losing it a little bit there. Now, you're a 4-piece. You're a 2-piece. You're a 2-piece. We have no 3 pieces. We'll keep you going. Honestly, I think maybe we could say goodbye to the Silk Moth. I know it's been doing stuff for us, but we have to pivot off of it. Or we can say goodbye to the Doorhead Ant. It's effectively a 4/7. They're both going to be gone at some point, okay? I'm going to start with the Moth. Give me the Penguin. No problems there. And you, actually, I'm going to get rid of the Penguin now. I'm going to put the Yak here, the Muskox, I should say. So you're going to get a big benefit from the slugs all dying. And you're what? You're a level 3, so you would benefit from a lettuce. Spend 12 gold, give one random friend a small amount of buffs. I get that it's like a little bird of paradise. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure I'm ready to be hurt again. I don't think the squad is bad right now. But maybe I should stop letting my thoughts on whether or not the squad is bad or not be determined by my results and should start letting them be determined by, you know, how well or badly the squad actually stands up to its own rigor, you know? This one was not even close. This was a slap in the face. They got a great finance build going on here, and I can't disrespect it. Give it a try. Certainly, I do see the what a lizard could do for us. Is it going to get buffed enough to justify putting it on the squad instead of the door ant? For that, right now, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say, let's throw a banana on you. I'm going to say you level up. And an emu is actually, like, exactly what we want. Now, it depends. Are we trying to build a big yak? Or are we trying to get, like... I don't know. Sorry, a big ox, not a yak. Basically, I guess what I'm trying to get is I'm trying to figure out who goes so that the emu stays. Emu? Emu? You never know in this day and age. Either way, I love the way this worked out. I will say, as much as I hate to say it, I feel like even though we got a level 3 bulldog, it has no reason to... It has no existence protocol on this team. It's a 7/8 that summons a dog, basically. I think we want to sell you and maximize... The Doorhead Ant allows us to get an extra trigger on the Ox, which is basically what I'm looking for, I guess I'm trying to say. When the front space is empty, push the nearest friend ahead to the front and give it +4 health. I'm hoping, like, you would go first, but I don't know if that's the case. Let's move you here just so that it will be. The slug doesn't need to level up. Why don't you take a banana, then? Why don't you take a banana? And I think this is maybe... the first time I've looked at our stats and been like, our stats are horrible, but I actually feel like the squad has a chance. As long as the emu doesn't get sniped. They have a level 1 macaw. I mean, it's annoying. Joke's on you. You can lower the stats of my units all you want. I don't have any anyway. They're also going to get... They're going to summon a great deal of trumpets. Okay, so this was screwed up somehow. No! Something went horribly wrong. I mean, it's don't get me wrong, it's great that our yeah, we were gonna lose. No, we're not gonna lose, we're gonna win. It's great that we got so many triggers on our Doorhead Ant, but we didn't want to send the Ox to the front. Holy cow, on buy, give all friends a buff. You don't need to be here anymore. We're only summoning slugs. So I think you can go and we'll buff everything else. And then we'll work on our order. I think you just need to be here. But then is that even going to work? I don't know. Either way. 1, 2, 3. Start of turn, spend 1 gold to activate a buy ability on the nearest friend ahead. On start of turn? So for 1 gold every turn, you would give all friends 2/2 health? I hate to sell anything, honestly. But I will sell you. And then it won't work until the next round. But still. This seems like we could have actually found a way to scale that doesn't require a bird of paradise. Just due to, like, basically the luckiest shop I've ever seen. So what are you doing? What are you doing here? What does this squad do? Is it just a stats-driven squad? Are they summoning... It appears that they may summon a relatively large dog. How would I feel about that? I'm still deciding. I am deciding that I feel badly about that. Yeah, okay. I gotta hand them props for having enough scaling, though. And this is where it should start to pop. That was a 2-2 on everyone, right? I think it was. Give a pet the onion perk. Move to the back when in the front once. So I think if I put this on you, when you and the emu are the last 2 unit, the emu will push you to the front. You'll get an HP buff from the emu, and then you'll move to the back and you'll get another buff when the emu dies. It makes sense. I know, maybe you've gone cross-eyed. I've gone a little cross-eyed as well. It's certainly a unique team. Remember when I was just building level 3 macaws that spit out level 3 gorillas? Those were the days, honestly. As samey as those teams were, the results spoke for themselves. Okay, now let's see if the plan works here. You move up. You don't do much. You push me to the front, and then I go, no, 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 and I move to the back, and then I get another buff. And the buff made all the difference. Let's go. Now, it is tempting to throw a bird of paradise on top here. For now, we need this. The question is, what do you get rid of to foist the bird of paradise? You could get rid of a slug, but it makes the muskox a lot worse. You could get rid of the ringed octopus, then it makes the catfish useless. So then you can get rid of the catfish, but we're getting 1 gold for 2-2 on everybody, whereas this is 8 gold, give all friends +1/+1. So then you get rid of the emu, but it makes the muskox a lot worse. So I think you just got to keep rolling. I think you got to keep smoking what you got, honestly. And let's try to get the catfish to level up, because I don't even know what it would do. Let's try to get everything to level up. Don't get me wrong, but... Okay, so the muskox should scale twice as fast now. Hopefully we're going up against opponents that are not going to destroy us. I don't know. They got shooters. But we have a squad with a lot of HP. Like, not relative to previous packs, but relative to this pack. Our squad has a ton of HP. I think I'm cheating because I'm waiting until, like, obviously we've won. But... I mean, that was like a gimme. We didn't even have to do anything. If anything, I'm annoyed because I don't even know how strong my ox can get. If we'd lost, at least we would know where we stand. Spend 1 gold to trigger twice. Interesting. Very interesting. And imagine if we got you to level 3. I'm starting to think this squad might have a... This is like the best stats I've ever had broadly on a squad. Which is scary, because they're good, but they're not that good. But still. And we're going to be going up against an absolutely enormous dog here. It's probably going to be close to max stats, but... who knows, man? Look at... Even our catfish is doing work. 42, yeah. I said, what did I say? I said close to max stats, and here we are. I mean, I don't... Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, you don't quite... Wait, do you get enough? You get enough to draw! That's all I could ask for. They got enough to draw. Okay. Ooh, this squad is not bad. It's got something. The sort of genius, the sort of general malaise the genius possess in the insane lament. Obviously, we need this. You're the only unit not getting buffed. I see the problem now. While you're here, you ever think, like, maybe just throwing an eggplant on a useless unit could be fun? Just because, like, maybe it'll screw up their positioning? Like, let's see who they've got position 3 here. A slug. Forcing a bird of paradise to screw up their level 2 frog triggers... that seems very helpful to me. It actually seems like that might have done some great work for us. And look at our catfish, man. So inspirational. I continue to live. Blue ringed octopus. You tomatoed me, and I'm not sweating. Look at my buffs. Still not sweating it. We win these. Okay. We beat a bear team with superior logic and reasoning. Repeating, of course. Okay, I gotta know, what do you do? At level 3, you must give 3/3. Okay. An emu must give 6 health. And yeah, I'm gonna say emu from now on, just so you know. What tier is an emu? It's tier 5. Oh, holy cow. You give it 8 health. Okay, so this is... Well, we don't need to use chocolate on you. I don't know what I was thinking. Now that I look at it. Roll me. Roll me. No, we didn't really get any ideas here. We're closer to you leveling up, so let's try to give you the push here. That makes more sense to me. And I think this is a bit of a spicy team. Oh, their team is spicy too. I'll give them some credit for their spicy team. Let's waste some coconut armor on some crap units, but... No more coconut armor. Whether it shoots in spurts or not. Okay, so basically we just have to go solo mode on him. Are we going solo mode? I don't think so. I think that... We went solo draw mode. I could take that. And I think we're going to outscale a lot of teams we're going up against, to be quite frank with you. Well, I don't know what we're going to do once we hit 50-50, because there's nowhere to go from there, but... Okay. You know what? We should be using waffles all the time, too, because we get a huge bonus out of the waffles. We don't really need another slug, honestly. I think we're going to go to 10. I think we're going to make it. They're 4 squatted. What is the crux of their team is scaling. We've got scaling plus we scale within the battle. So I think we're going to win this one, no doubt. This would... I'm proud of myself for this one. This is a bit of an unusual squad. I mean, the ox getting buffed, not so much. But definitely the catfish hitting a level 3 blue-ringed octopus. Not the sort of thing I expected. And look at the stat. I mean, that's a rare breed of scaling we got here. And we should try to... Actually, we're probably going to cap out here. I don't even know what we should buy for chocolate, honestly. Because we're going to have... Everybody's going to be like a 50-50. I guess we'll still go for the catfish just to go for it, but... And let's just buy... I don't know, we'll buy an avocado so that we have even more gold to work with next... I mean, it might even give us only 2 gold in return because it was kind of... The test build was bugged, but... It's either that or a pita. I don't think I screwed up their squad at all. You know, I was going to say we can get rid of our slug... But I don't want to get rid of my slug because it's a 50-50. And I'm not talking about Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen. How droll. I didn't even have to use my best unit. Now that's an interesting team there. Catfish into blue-ringed octopus. A wide squad of 50-50s. No dog. Like no trumpets. No gorillas. No birds of paradise. Very unique indeed. Now let me tell you, this looks very familiar. Looks very familiar. I would run this squad instead. And let's be a fussy investor. For that reason, I'm out. You ever think about how Kevin O'Leary has a reputation on Dragon's Den and Shark Tank of being like the most shrewd businessman and never getting suckered in by anything, but he lost $15 million to the FTX debacle thanks to his relationship with Sam Bankman-Fried? Anyway, I'm just spitballing here. Let's take my level. I want to take my level. Thank you. Dude, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to run Gazelle Magpie. Literally just because we can. Just because they showed up in the shop. Now, I'm not saying that's a good reason. But it's a reason. So it's the best opportunity we've had in a while to give this its due day on the catwalk, perhaps. And you know what? It is going to get the job done. And this is an unbuffed Gazelle. Here's where the buffs start coming in, hopefully. Here comes the Twister. So 3-4. Honestly, I don't think you need a Bulldog in this case. I'm going to try to go a little weirdo mode. I'm going to sell my Bulldog. I'm going to run Lizard, getting a big HP buff with a Silk Moth behind it. I can spend 3 more gold. I want both of these. The most valuable, because we can't sell anything to make it. But we could sell something to make it happen, couldn't we? We could, couldn't we? We could. Maybe the Lizard is not long for this world. You know what? For everything I said about, like, this Lizard's going to be part of the play, I think I'd rather run this. Now, unfortunately, we can now only spend 1 more gold. We'll reroll 1 time. No, that's not how level 1 Magpie works. We can roll up to 1 more time. And they get a second Gazelle. Okay, definitely 2 Gazelles, 1 level 1 Magpie is a better ratio. I feel like I kind of blew up my own spot there. I feel like I kind of outthought myself. But, well, we're getting a chance to A/B test it a little bit here. This looks like a draw to me. No, I'm stupid. It's a clear win, but we'd really love to see a level. Okay, we'll do it this way, but I would love to see a Magpie as well. And honestly, all we can do is spend 3 gold here, because we got to stay at, well, we can spend 3 gold or 4 gold. And we're going to spend 4 gold, 1 gold on our reroll, and then we're going to give you an egg, I suppose. These Magpies leveling up would be very useful. In the current immediacy, in the present, which is a gift, that's why they call it that, we're going to be doing okay. But we need just a little bit more security for the late game, I think. Now, this is a draw, unfortunately. So to get these Magpies to level 2 and start building like even more econ feels like it could make all the difference. This is such a weird shop right now. I guess I would just, for now, I think I would combine you and then add another Gazelle. And then genuinely, unless I get a Magpie right there, and hold on, we're on level 3s. We don't have any level 3s, Pippin. I would just throw the cone snail up on top here, because, like, there's a chance for a level. 2 Gazelles, 1 Magpie makes sense to me. Holy cow, my squad. Oh! Hold on. Give me your Magpie. Give it. We were playing for Auntie. I want your Magpie. Give it to me. I eat your milkshake. They gave it to me. Okay, so now you're level 2, which means we can stay on 2 gold, and then you'll get 4/4, and you'll get 2/2. But obviously, at some point, we want to just combine you. So none of this is like super valuable to me. The lettuce is like literally worthless, unfortunately. And the egg is just an egg. So I would rather roll, and if we see something good, we'll buy it. But we need to like get, oh, you know what? You just buy an avocado, and then freeze an avocado and roll twice for useful stuff. Sure. Let's give it a shot. This is a hard team to pivot off of, though, because we're like, all of our stats are driven by our econ, which is driven by some units that don't have good stats. I don't know if I'm getting over on you here. I'm getting over on you here. Okay. Feeling reasonably intelligent right now, which is a scary place to be. The pride cometh before the fall. Economy. It's the economy, stupid. So you're a 14-15. Okay, let's start by buying an avocado this turn then. So that definitely, they fixed the avocado. It actually works, because that's how much gold we should have. Are you not part of an econ build? On sell, you gain 3 gold. But that doesn't actually do anything for us. Unless we want to sell our Silk Moth, which I actually do want to. We can at least just hold you. And should I be selling to just take a penguin? Just to get some random stats? I mean, it seems like maybe this is like it's a buy-sell sort of team. And remember, we want to stay on 2 gold. I think. Sell me? Buy me? Roll once? I was gonna run 2 Magpies, but like, I'm not convinced that that actually does anything for us. I think it might, if we stopped on 2 gold with 2 magpies, one's a level 2, one's a level 1, I'm pretty sure we just end up with 12 gold on the next round anyway. So, I think I don't think we're making a foolish decision here. Holy cow, this team got a lot stronger than I thought it would. That's okay. I think our whole game plan is just buy avocados. How to stay rich, buy avocados. Okay, we got 15 gold. 2 magpies is definitely something I'm looking for. Activate buy ability. If I was gonna buy you, I might as well spend 3 gold to duplicate your effect. You should go at some point for sure. And I'm like, I can sell you. Yeah, this is okay. Sell you. Buy a weasel. It's Wesselton, actually. The weasel there might not make sense. You might prefer it up at the front, but just to guarantee that you like are likely to get the feint trigger even in a win. I am letting that 1 gold serve as the icing on the cake, not the cake itself. That is a very strong peacock there, or whatever this animal's called. I gotta level with you. You got me on that one. Have you considered what my gazelles are gonna get up to though? And my magpies at level 3. What? Wait, you're only at 12-12 because we didn't get any avocados that time. Oh no! It's all falling apart! If there's an empty space, gain +2 gold next turn. Brother? Perhaps I'm going full econ build. Mayhaps. I love the sounds. And we want to save 3 gold. So wait, what are you... we can spend 6 more gold. We're on tier 5. You're at tier 4. I never have anything on the tier at which I am. What if we just had a weasel blow itself up to give us more gold? I don't know. We're basically just trying to build one huge gazelle, and we're getting destroyed by, like, much more efficient dog builds right now. But, hey, this doesn't look like a dog build, so we don't have an excuse. My squad, my whole squad. I'm dying to a slug. That's bad news. Okay, this build maybe not quite as cracked as our last one. What are we at? 2 life? 3 life still. Okay. You're now at 21-21. There's no doubt we're buying the avocado. That's a given. There's no doubt we buy oyster smiling and then sell it to get a little extra gold. Even though it doesn't, it gives us 1 extra gold. It doesn't build the stats on the gazelle. Then we buy a blue-ringed octopus because we just like it. We just like the buy effect. We don't need another magpie. We could have you eat something, but it doesn't feel right. Chocolate on the weasel so that it dies as a level 3 and generates even more gold to pump our gazelle a little bit. Roll me. We're looking for a buy trigger. We don't have one. We have to sell you to get the extra gold from the manta ray. And then does anybody want an onion? Before we do this, does anybody want an onion? Well, we don't want chocolate cake on anybody, so I think we're better just taking a reroll here. Avocados for next turn. A level 3 gazelle would really hit the spot and then stop me. Ooh, stop me right here. Okay. You might think I've lost it, and you might be right. But I actually think that we're still in the mix on this one. Maybe not on this round. There's no way for me to know. But I think we're still in the mix in this game. Now, I can tell you we're going to lose to this bear team. By a reasonable amount. By enough to not be like, that was close. But this, what do we got? 21 gold. A 30-30 gazelle. This is where I'm starting to like what I see. Buy your avocado. Buy a penguin. Sell a penguin. Buy a penguin. Sell a penguin. Dude, a bird of paradise would hit the spot right now. We've got the perfect build for it. Roll me. A gazelle. Beautiful. Not a bird of paradise. Catfish. Start a turn. You get the buy ability. So we can spend 3 gold. That's it. But we're not getting... We might as well buy an egg. But we are not getting anything out of the 3 gold except for the stats next turn on the Gazelle. Which is also it's what we're looking for. But a bird... We could actually get a Bird of Paradise. I think we could do the latest game pivot of all time. And have a chance with it. Even as a... Oh... You piece of crap. I never should have bought that egg, dude. I'm going to go ahead and say, so like this one's clearly like it's circling the drain. I was 1 piece of intel away from making this one work. My main problem is I don't know what that piece of intel is. It's a Bird of Paradise. And now, I mean, I don't think the Manta Ray has proven its worth right here. No disrespect to the Manta Ray. We have something now, though. We have something. Roll me. Give me something of value. Obviously, this is not going to work. Give me something with a buy trigger. Roll me again. Buy me some avocados. Buy me a blue-ringed octopus. What are you at? You need another 4 gold spent. Not going to be a problem. Buy me an avocado, please. And then roll me. Because we have to stop on 3 gold to keep the dream alive. I don't know, man. It's hard to believe that this is going to be enough, I guess, given the way the last rounds have gone, but let's give it a shot. We lived. You're going to take away all my HP. That's unfortunate. Hold on. No, you're not, because I'm pogging. You're just mad because I'm pogging on you. Is this actually coming to pass? We lived because of our Bird of Paradise. Okay, how much gold we got? Maybe there's still a shot for us. 22 gold. That's crazy. You need to no longer have this chocolate cake on you. How about you just take a pita instead? Just to get the cake off of you? Because we need you to have stats and do damage with them instead of generating gold. You're still going to generate gold, just not quite as much. And we can have a squad of 5 now. We just need to find the right unit to be a part of the squad. I should have realized that. Sorry, you don't have to rush. We got a lot of gold to work with. Activate someone's buy ability. We don't have a buy ability, Pippin. The bear is kind of a given, right? Like you just... It at least adds something for what we're spending. It provides some utility. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get any chocolate. Or not any chocolate, sorry. Any avocados. Let's have... Honestly, I'd love to get rid of the egg on our gazelle as well. Ever since it activated the coconut armor on the gorilla so that we didn't one-tap it, I've been annoyed with it. I think it's served its purpose. It's more dangerous than it is helpful now. Okay, so they got a flying fish build. That's very interesting. What if we sniped the flying fish with our bear? What if it didn't matter? Holy cow, they've summoned a boar? It doesn't matter. Dude, we might have pulled ourselves out of this one. Are you seeing this? We also should have leveled our Bird of Paradise if possible instead of our bear, I'm realizing, but it's okay. Just give it some time. You know what we're looking for. We're looking for chocolate. I mean, we're buying a bear if it shows up. We're giving chocolate to our Bird of Paradise. Even more so than our bear. I stand by it. We're rolling once more. I wouldn't say we got what I'm looking for, but I'll buy pita bread for you regardless. Now, we're a little understated this time. Again, we're going to be more understated next time because we didn't get the avocados. But we're still in the mix, which is kind of amazing in and of itself. Now, they're going to summon a huge dog. The pita made sense. My dream is that our bear somehow snipes something relevant and makes their dog worse. I don't think it happened, but I think we'll still draw. We're gonna win because of our dog! Okay. 15 gold. Nothing. We have no buy abilities, I believe. Kind of tempting to buy a pretzel. Not that interested, honestly, in the weasel. It's very minor compared to the scale we're living with right now. This is what happens in the late game. There's a very minor amount of stuff that can actually provide us with a benefit. So be it. So be it. We didn't get the Bird of Paradise. We didn't get any bears. All we got was weasels. Nah, man. Okay, we're... Why did it spit out a... Oh, no, because it doesn't inherit the stats of the macaw. Wait a minute. This is... It's very bad. Yes, it's very not good. We have lost because of their insanely buffed macaw. But, dude, I think we pulled that one out of the doldrums. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And I'm going to claim my lava cave, if you don't mind. I'll see you next time. See ya!